You guys, yesterday was an interesting one. Like, it was so interesting. There is a way Biggie does his own thing. Like, Biggie never falls hands. Hey, my babies, and how are you all doing? Hope you guys are doing fine. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope everywhere, Marama. Hope everywhere, Stewa. Welcome back, babies. Guys, do not forget to do the needful by subscribing to this channel and making sure your notification bell is steadily on. And also, do not forget to give me a huge thumbs up and then share this video. Thank you. Talking about yesterday, guys, trust me, I'm going to take it down from the beginning till the very end. Knowing Mondays in Biggie's house are interesting days. I've always said that we look forward to the HOH game and what's it called? And then the nominations. But knowing fully well that this is the last week, and then we're expecting, okay, normally the HOH game, because we get to have our last HOH for the season, and then also, what will Biggie replace nominations with? The question comes to us. And I'm like, okay, let's see what Biggie has up his sleeves. And normally I was feeling like, okay, maybe the evening will just be there and all of that. But guess what? Biggie said, hold my beer. Now, here is the thing. The HOH game commenced. Your top 5 did their thinking. Sweet Guluvar, Nate, Jojo, Uyanda, and then Suku. They actually took turns in the various challenges Biggie gave them. And it was an interesting one, I'm not going to lie. Jojo really made me laugh yesterday. Like, seriously. Jojo is a drama queen. Like, she is so funny. Some persons already started saying, hey, I hated this girl so soon. She's making me laugh. I like her. While some people are being like, oh, she irritates me. Blah, 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 blah. But all that do not matter, because what matters for Jojo is that she is in the finale amongst the top 5. And guess what, guys? She is not just among the top 5. Jojo was the first female H of H in Mshini's voice. She was the first female head of house. The way this game started off, right, it was given already. The ladies have told the guys, please, you guys should leave this win for us for the HOH game. But as the game was going on, the first stage, it was even Uyanda and Sweet Guluva at a tie of 19 points. They have other points. The sack on, they also had the one they had to, fix later, and Jojo was stopping on that one. Like, she was very smart on that one. And then this one that they had to, fix the housemate name when they are the week they were evicted is being mentioned by Big Brother, and Jojo still got that one. That was how Jojo topped all of them, and she became the head of house. Such a coincidence, the first female HOH and then the last female HOH. Like, yo, Jojo, congratulations to you, baby girl. Like, it's just giving everything that it's supposed to give. And she chose Nate. You guys remember, Nate has never experienced the HOH room, the lounge. Like, this is her first time, and Jojo made that happen, and she was super duper happy. She was like, oh, finally, Now, fast forward to what Biggie has up his sleeves. Before you know, Biggie called the housemates to gather in the lounge. And the thing is, the housemates already, Sweet Guluva and Uyanda, they went to go and swim and all of that. And they were like, oh God, that this thing brings anxiety to them whenever they told them to come gather at the lounge. So when they gathered, everyone was wondering, what is Biggie planning? What went to my mind straight, I was thinking Biggie wanted to play like a video of them, the way they came into the house and all of that. Do you understand? And before you know it, Biggie said, okay, they should look at the screen. That Biggie now explained to them that before they got to the house, the grand prize was 2 million rands, yeah. But as time goes on, the housemates had to shop with the grand prize, which affected the grand prize money. You guys remember now, had our step browse on the social space, some persons be like, oh, Biggie, just tell us you do not have money. Which one is you're reducing the housemate money? Yada, 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 yada. So, do you know the funny thing? Biggie started playing all the tapes on how the housemates used the money. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It was then he downed on them that, in fact, most of them who even did the, the 50K rounds for their shout out to their family and all of that. At that point, it was showing on their faces that they regret accepting it. Because I remember they were making jest of Sweet Guluva and what's the name, Cypress the other time, because they said they did not buy it, And now the funny thing is, now they could see that, oh, the money is very close to grab, and now the money has reduced to something we don't know. They were just shouting, yeah, with hands on their head and everything. Biggie was playing every tape, ranging from the first fire envelope that was picked by Uyanda, Nsuku, BK, and Sweez. Biggie was showing everything on screen. The house, it was just giving a night, a cinema night. They were just intense everywhere. They were just watching. Even me, the viewer, I was just even, so intense. So I want to know what Biggie plans is. And then after everything, Biggie showcased it batch by batch, okay? And then the second round where the whole housemate had to pick up the envelope, black and the other color. And that one that has opportunity for a housemate to go to the finale, Biggie showcased everything. So while all of this was going on, Biggie now showcased the secret missions given to BK, those who had the fire envelope, BK, Nsuku, and others. So the housemates seeing all of these things were so shocked. They even showcased BK where he was eating that biltong, like everything. Biggie showed it all, ranging from how he gathered them, how they had to go pick the black envelope, every damn thing. Biggie showcased it, also showcased Sweet Gulliver, and his options of Ashley and his family, that which he said no to. He did not choose anyone, and the housemates were doing all for. And as Biggie is showing it, he's showing how much the money has reduced, so that they would see, and the housemates were just shouting, hey, 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 with mouth open. It was so fun to see. I'm like, okay, you don't even know what you were doing before, And then the part of Melino really, 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 really got them confused, It got them confused. They were watching all of this thingy until the part of Melino where Biggie asked Melino, when it was revealed that Melino was the one who got that particular envelope, because Biggie told them that there is going to be an envelope, a lucky person is going to grab it. And now the housemates do not even know who got that envelope because nothing was said about that. And you guys already know. So they were all shocked when they see that it was Melino who took it, and then the option was ticket to the finale. They started shouting, hey, Melino is coming back to the house. Until Biggie revealed everything, how Melino, even on stage, gave back the money. And they were like, yo, how can Melino do this? Melino has kids to feed. Melino, you would have taken the 250. How would you leave it when you have kids to feed, you have mouth to feed? The housemates, it was such a shocker to them. In my mind, I'm like, so those people do not even understand what that envelope entails. No housemate will reject 250 rands, 250k rands, for where nobody would reject it. But they do not understand that it's either null and void, and then giving it back to the prize money. So it's going to take only a wicked person to make that check null and void, meaning you're not taking the check, neither is Biggie returning it to the house. Do you understand? So that was what happened. The housemates do not get it. Maybe when they come out, they will understand it more, because they were so surprised and perplexed, like, how did Melino not take this offer? You get? They were so surprised, and Suku was like, oh, no. If I win this money, I'm going to give Melino that 250k rands back. Nate and Jojo, they were like, he cannot give it back. You cannot give it back. In my mind, I'm like, do you think Biggie will give you your money and tell you whom to share your money with? Are these housemates okay? But anyway, it's just confusion from their own part. Some people can choose to be wicked and do the null and void thing, but it only takes somebody with a bitter heart. Like, why do you want to reduce the money when you're not even going to use it? Do you get? So any which ways, they were still confused on that part, and Biggie revealed it, and it happened that they're not sure that, oh, Melino is not coming back to the house. And then before Biggie revealed the mission, and then everything that Uyanda and his cohorts did, and then the housemates were like, wait, so this is what you people were doing after the Thursday pool party. Biggie showcased everything, showcased how Squeeze was at the other corner eating the meat. No, guys, it was so fun. Like, everything was uncovered. Everything was uncovered. Biggie actually uncovered everything. Do you get? And then when he finished everything from the beginning to the very end, and he asked the housemates, okay, now that everything is being done, tell me, did you guys carry out the mission the way I wanted you to? Because he also reviewed on how he gave them tasks to actually fill the jacuzzi and all of that. Like, guys, literally everything. And then Biggie was like, okay, did you guys actually fulfill, and did you do all I asked you to? Did you keep up to the time and everything? The housemates were like, yes, Biggie, we did. And then Biggie was like, okay, it is time to know what happened. Because what Biggie was doing is, he gave them those tasks so as to add money back to the winner's prize. Hope you guys know now. That was the rift there. So after everything, Biggie now told the housemaid that, okay, they would have to see about that. He now reviewed how everything happened, even how BK held the biltong, but yet BK and Suku Sweets, in all of those meets they ate, they succeeded in putting back 50k rands to the prize money. Biggie did not actually hold them for that, because the housemaid did not catch them removing all of the meats. Do you understand? I think Biggie's focus was if they will be caught. not about whether they would eat meat or they would not eat the meat. Do you get? So because Biggie was like asking BK, so when you were packing out the meats, you think biltong is not among meats? And then BK was like, oh, Biggie, I think this is wrong from my own part. Do you understand? But after everything, the biltong did not even matter. In fact, I'm sure Swiss would be like, oh my God, if I had known that meat, this thing would not be counted for us, I would have eaten more meat. So they succeeded in putting back the 50k rands, back to the winner's prize. That is the 50k rands they needed to get after those missions they carried out. So Biggie started asking them, and that was how the money started increasing. And guys, guess what? In all of this happening, including the joint tax together that the housemaid performed on, they succeeded in having their 2 million rands back. You see, after dragging the production, I told you guys, Biggie has a way, his game plan, his everything planned out. He knows what he is doing. Do you get? So he knows what he is doing. They've called out on production. Oh, production is this one. They are broke. This is in Sana. They are doing this one, that one. Now, see, it is back to 2 million rands. So if your fave is winning this Sunday, it means that they are going home with 2 million rands and not the money being withdrawn. After that, the housemates rejoiced in joy. Before you know it, Biggie said, okay, they should come to the diary room. They were so surprised. They were like, hey, diary room again, because they were talking about nominations. And then they were like, hey, diary room again, do you get? And then Biggie called them, and what it was all about is appreciation diary session. It was interesting. Like the housemates had to send a shout out to their supporters, those who has really held them together this far, and that was it. So Nate, what's the name? Sweet Guluva, followed by Nsuku. They came in their numbers, and they actually threw a huge shout out to their supporters, to their family, Rihanna, to his grandma, like all of them. They did that until you get to the HOH turn. That was how it all happened. So you tell me, which was your favorite yesterday? Which scene that Biggie reviewed was your favorite? Did you like how everything turned out after every? Let me know what you think in the comment section, because I'm gonna be dropping my voice right here and now to leave the rest for you guys in the comments to operate. Okay, tell me which was your favorite. Let me know in the comments. Biggie actually made yesterday an interesting one, and I never believed it would happen that way. So you guys, do not forget to make sure you give me a thumbs up and then share this video. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Mwah.